Horses are on the track and parading to the post. This evening's fourth race, the second race of the 17th World Driving Championship here at Center Downs. Condition Charters racing 1 mile, purse of $4,000. Number 1 is Vince, owned by Richard Billman and Helen Osnagle of Jackson, driven by Hans-Peter Tholfsen. The 2, Le Mans Hanover, owned by Marty Lavelle of Columbus, with Jean-Claude Hallez. Number 3 will be Ryan Matthew, the also eligible Walt Beaver, the owner, the driver Tony Hurlier. The 4 is Waterloo Dale, owned by John Stewart Jr. of Indiana, with Lance Justice. 5 is Past the Ammo, owned by Melody Ross of Powell, Vladimir Blokin, the driver. 6 is Delphi's Oracle, owned by Don and Joseph Schwarzenchuber, Mark Lace of Indiana, Mike Lord, the driver. 7 is Super Stealth, owned by the Royal Wire Products of North Royalton, Ohio, handled by Daniel Dubé. 8 is Decoy, owned by Mike Griffin of Bucyrus, with Dave McGee. Number 9, Doorbuster, owned by Mike Zeller and Mrs. Robert Enlow of Kentucky, with Hugo Laneveg. And the 10 is Over Pride, owned by Ellison Hensler of Ralston, driven tonight by Juan Riera Rosello. Gate swings into the backstretch for the start. There they go. And they're off, and it's Vince from off the rail. First for the lead, Le Mans Hanover alongside is trotting his second. And from mid-track as they move into the first turn, here comes McGee with Decoy. Racing early fourth, it's Waterloo Dale from the outside of 5. Doorbuster now angling in. On the inside and racing is 6th comes Ryan Matthew. Angling in 7th is Past the Ammo. And that's a gap of 3 lengths, 8th to Over Pride. To the outside racing 9th, Delphi's Oracle. The trailer is Super Stealth, the opening quarter in 28 and 4. And on the outside, McGee now looking for the trip here. Behind the 2, Le Mans Hanover. He won't get it, and now McGee will try to make the front with Decoy. But on the inside, Le Mans Hanover won't give it up, and it's Le Mans Hanover and Decoy now with the front end. These two are slugging it out. Vince is right behind him, trotting 3rd. Waterloo Dale with live cover trotting 4th. Inside to 5, it's Doorbuster. To the outside is 6th. Comes Ryan Matthew, the half 58 and 1, and a brisk half here as he move off the turn and down the backstretch. Jean-Claude Hallez with the lead here with the 2, Le Mans Hanover. McGee and Decoy to the outside are trotting a second. They'll take their second shot at the lead now. Out of the outside, racing 3rd, it's Waterloo Dale. In the pocket, racing 4th, Vince. And a 3 wide of the outside, 5 now. Here comes Past the Ammo, a very tight packed field here. As they reach the 3/4, they're 3 wide, 129 and 1. And with the lead, Le Mans Hanover, he's led the entire mile, but 3 wide of the outside, Waterloo Dale making his bid for the lead. Decoy is still there, a game second, and Decoy has been parked the entire mile. Less than 1/8 of a mile to go, and down the stretch they come. It's Lance Justice from Australia. Waterloo Dale here, they have the lead, but Decoy is still there, a very game second. But it's Waterloo Dale and Lance Justice winning by 2. It won 59-2. It's Waterloo Dale. He's a 6-year-old Ohio-bred son of Final Score from Hortz Scott, owned by John Stewart Jr. of Union City, Indiana. Joe Essig Jr., the trainer, nicely handled tonight by Lance Justice from Down Under. 3rd season's victory for the 6-year-old Charter, 159-2.
Australian horses over the years, and we think of pacers, but Lance just told me the very first win of his career was with a trotter Down Under, and this is the fastest trotting mile he's ever driven. A little bit of personal history for here, and a fine effort by Lance Justice. I guess Columbus likes the pokes from down under. Greg Norman wins the Memorial, and now Lance Justice wins his first race in this year's World's Driving Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, hear then the Australian National Anthem. World Driving Championship leg here at Scioto Downs after the 7th. Steve, back up to you.